Welcome back. The Kamloops Players getting set to lift the curtain on their latest production. It's called The Motor Trade, and it's going to be starting up November 17th. Rod Du Bois joining us from the Kamloops Players. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Susan. Nice to be here.
It's great to have you, yeah.
Things are great, yeah.
Good. Rehearsals are going well for this?
They are. We've been at it for about 2 months now, and as you said, we open Friday night, so everybody's excited.
I keep thinking November 17th is quite a ways in the future,
Yeah.
but it's actually at the end of the week, right? Let's talk a bit about The Motor Trade. What is it about?
Well, it's a Norm Foster Canadian play. Norm Foster's probably one of the most famous Canadian playwrights. He's got over 20 plays out. I directed one of his before called Self-Help. And The Motor Trade that we're putting on now is it's a really good comedy. It's The Motor Trade about car sales, and it's takes place in the dead of winter in Ontario at Doral Valley Motors, and Phil Moss and Dan Torelli are the characters who are partners for 21 years in car sales. And Phil's kind of a shyster, a bit of a sleazeball, and he's getting audited by Revenue Canada. And a revenue auditor shows up in this blizzard that's got the town shut down. And she's been after Phil for quite a while. And Phil's ex-wife of 2 years, Darlene, who has a thing for car dealers, has left Phil for Turk Schumacher, the Dodge dealer in town.
Wow, scandal.
And, yeah, big scandal. And she shows up, and some mayhem ensues from her encounter with Phil. And she'd actually had an affair with Dan, his partner, that he just finds out about. So, yeah, it's a pretty good good script. It's hilarious, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have some pictures, but maybe you can tell us a little bit about this. How many people in the production?
4 in the cast. That's Greg Duick and Katie there. They play Dan Torelli and Darlene, the ex-wife. And that's her kind of reminding Dan of the bit of time they spent together. There's Phil and Dan there, partners and in business for 21 years. That's Laurel Brewer that plays Phil Moss. And there's Val Laughlin, who plays Gail Pierce, the auditor, and Phil's just finding out there that he is being audited. And that was just some promotional stuff we did during the summer. Brought in a little convertible, and the guys are all in wardrobe. The cast is in wardrobe there.
It sounds like this is going to make people laugh. Sounds like it's going to be a fun one.
It is. It's really funny. Great Canadian content, lots of jokes about the NHL and Revenue Canada and the federal government, and it takes place in a blizzard, so what's more appropriate than that for a Canadian play?
Right in there. And are you the director?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And so things are going well. You guys are ready to lift the curtain on Friday then?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, this is my second major production that I've directed, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. The sets all come together, everybody's ready to go, and Friday night doors open at 7 and show starts at 7:30, and we're running 6 performances this year.
Awesome, that's good. How does it work at the Stage House? How big is it inside, and what's the atmosphere like?
It's quite intimate. It's a small theater, 422 Tronquil. I think this is our 6th year in there. And I'm going to have it set up bistro style, so tables and chairs, so it's comfy. Comfortably seats about 60 to 70 per show that way. We've got a bit of a concession, or you can get soft drinks and coffee and tea for like $2, and baked goodies and popcorn, and we try and keep it affordable for everybody. It's $20 admission, 18 for seniors and 16 for students.
Awesome.
And in my humble opinion, I think you see as good a production there for $20 as you do in other venues in town for 50 and 60.
Sure.
And so anyway, it's a fun night. It is adult entertainment, this one, I would suggest, you know.
Yeah, I got that impression, but I forgot to ask you, so yes.
Yeah, not a great one for kids, but the adults will have a blast at it.
Finally, I know that at the Stage House, it's an opportunity for people to sort of try their hand at acting, should they be interested. Is that something that people can still think about if they're...
Yeah, by all means, check out our website if you're interested in either acting or directing or producing, lights, technical stuff. We train in all those positions. And membership's $25 a year. And you can go online, and we advertise all our plays. We're doing 5 productions a year now.
Good for you.
So they're all advertised on the website, and anybody can come to rehearsal and give it a shot. And yeah.
It's awesome. All right. It's great to hear about initiatives like this where people, I know that Kamloops Players is the longest running theatre group in the city, in fact, but a great opportunity for people who want to try their hand at something and just sort of come in and say, hey, I'm going to give this a go. So I think it's great.
You bet.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, and thank you to CFJC for supporting community theatre.
That's what we're here for. The motor trade, yes, it lifts the curtain this Friday night, November the 17th. The productions run through until December 2nd. I believe you said there are 6 different performances.
That's correct.
Fantastic.